Okay, I think this is pretty wild. Look at how similar these two characters look like on the world stage. And I put together some interesting connections. Look at, I think this is LA4ss. When I ask how to pronounce that, kind of what it said, I'm not 100% sure. But dude looks like NBA Youngboy. Or you could say Youngboy never broke again. I'll just say Youngboy or NBA Youngboy. But look at that. Look how similar the characters look. It's not necessarily just the teeth or the money with this pic I put together. And remember, NBA Youngboy is out of Louisiana, right? And look, LA4ss. LA is the abbreviation for Louisiana. And this is what it tells me over here how to pronounce
LA4ss.
LA4ss. I guess. Here's just like a couple of seconds of this interview if we can hear
My
it.
stage name, is my initials backwards. But I had a partner named Lil A, played football, he committed homicide.
See, he said he had a partner who took himself out. That's interesting because in the past I've done a Michael Thomas breakdown and showed how he looks almost identical to NBA Youngboy. So you get this a football connection with this LA4ss. Who there's Michael Thomas, who looks like NBA Youngboy. Now we get this rapper LA4ss, and you may not be able to tell in every picture, but looks very similar to NBA Youngboy. And wait until you see this. Look at his birthday, October 2nd. So October 2. Youngboy's birthday is October 20. 18 days later, excuse me. Look at that. And even if you get rid of that 0, it's 102. You see that? 102, 102. Young boy's birthday 18 days after this guy. LA4s or LA4ss, whatever. But look at that. Get rid of the 0 and you get the same thing, 102. So they're born in the same month. Young boy 18 days later is his birthday. Young boy's 2 years older, it looks like. See that? Again, you won't be able to tell like in every picture. I mean, you can tell similarities in the face big time. Look at that. Kind of, when young boy grows out his hair, I guess kind of similar there. But check this out. It says dude's last name is Harris. LA4ss. And then right there, they got the dollar signs for the SS. He's out of St. Louis, Missouri. Also known as Antonio Luther Harris. Remember Kamala Harris. Remember that? Remember Kamala Harris? Everyone was thinking she was going to be the president. She's got that young boy birthday. And this is T.I. Harris. Is it Clifford Joseph Harris, I believe the name? Look at his birthday is just a few days before LA4ss. See that? And this dude's name is Harris, LA4ss, Antonio Luther Harris. And Kamala's got the NBA Youngboy birthday. With these dudes looking the same, that's super interesting. And again, you see T.I., who's Clifford Joseph Harris, with the September 25 birthday. And LA4ss, what is that, like just over a week? His birthday later than T.I.? They both got that Harris name, and then Youngboy with the Harris Kamala connection with the same birthday. That's wild. And don't forget, even T.I., he's got Joe, like Joe Biden. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. Look, he's got that. Like Biden and Harris. Biden the president, Kamala the vice president. He's even got Ford in his name, like President Ford. Isn't that wild? Pretty damn wild, I think. Right? Super wild. And I never heard of this guy.
And I just ran with that. Line order for Lil A, you know, Lil A, LA, you know how they go. There, you know, the internet undefeated, you know.
Right? So I just thought that was super interesting. Pull him up. See if he's a stage name of Samaj Leslie, a hip hop artist from St. Louis, Missouri, known for his music is known for its raw lyrics and vivid storytelling, which authentically portray street life. I mean, that's probably similar to NBA Youngboy. His breakout single, look, Jason Tatum, linked his story to the basketball star. So you get all of these connections here. Helped him gain traction. Other singles, is this Juke Talk? Street Smart? Oh, it's pronounced LA4ss. Now, there it is. His stage name is pronounced LA4ss. So that is interesting because that's Louisiana's abbreviation where Youngboy's from. Isn't that interesting? Look how it says he's about 300 and oh, I thought that was him. All right, I'm like about 326 years old. What? They're speaking of Baton Rouge. Okay, so I just yeah, I had to definitely make a video on that. He may look a little bit like him right there. Yeah, he looks like him. Looks like him for sure. You can really tell in that one picture over here. Right there. Look at that. So there may be more connections. Again, I'm not real familiar with LA4ss. But look at the similarities here with NBA Youngboy. Youngboy never broke again. Right there. That birthday stuff is wild, and I don't think it's a coincidence, okay? So let's go look at Youngboy real quick before we get out of here. Here's Youngboy. Kentrell, Deshaun Galden. Remember, I did a video on my I is for Interesting channel. Youngboy never broke again, and Michael Thomas. And now LA4ss says he had a homie or a partner or however he put it who took himself out, who played football. So that's kind of interesting. Michael Thomas was like a big star. They were always talking about him in the NFL, and then he just kind of like fell off the map from what I remember. So that interesting. I think I saw something else too. Let me go. Yeah, there's something else I needed to point out. Let's see if I can find it. It was on famous birthdays. Let's just go there. I think that's where I originally saw this. Check this out. It says he burst onto the rap scene game in 2015. So did NBA Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? So did NBA Youngboy. Look at this. Uh, it says from 2015 to 2017, he released 8 mixtapes. You see that? From 2015 to 2017. And LA4ss burst onto the rap scene game in 2015. You know that? You see that? And the lyric, I mean, and their music may possibly be similar. I don't know. I don't listen to both of them, but it's possible. This dude's out of St. Louis. Look, Hood's hottest youngin, like NBA Youngboy. You see that right there? That's what it says, man. And look, he burst onto the rap scene in 2015 with one of his first singles. Look, Trap Jumpin'. Jumpin', that kind of makes me think of basketball, like NBA Youngboy. His song Stunting was produced by Young Chop. Sounds like NBA Youngboy. Okay, so that's pretty wild. So I'm gonna leave it there. I definitely had to make a video on this. The Kamala connections, and then you got T.I. in there. LA4ss birthday 18 days after Young Boy. You get the 10/20 birthday, then you get the 10/2 birthday. You get the twos. Kamala connection, T.I., the LA4ss, LA for Louisiana with Young Boy as well. And there's probably something else I missed or forgot to re-mention, but I mean, shout out to y'all. These are recycled characters on the world stage. LA4ss, NBA Youngboy. Okay. I'm not surprised. Is it a coincidence? How does this happen? Is there relation? Are these real people? Are these just like what's going on here? Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Until next time. Peace.